everyone, welcome to today's Speaker Card reading. Today's topic is what's your next big success, next big rise in life? For that, as usual, you have three piles. Pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. And now let's get started. Hello, pile one. Your next big success, next big rise in life are, okay, the good times are. Okay, Air Guardian, shift in perception. I'm seeing something very strong in your chart, like Sun, Moon rising, or Venus in air signs like Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Yes. Yeah, transformation, love, and let yourself be loved. Okay, breaking the chain of the past, a deep healing at a cellular level, healing and rewriting your future ancestral patterns. Okay, what I'm clearly seeing here are, you know what, you guys are leveling up. The way in which you're showing up to the world is changing. It's clearly, it has changed in a way that now you have leveled up. There is some kind of a physical change that has happened. Also, you are no longer that person who used to be a people pleaser. I'm hearing that you have been a people pleaser earlier, but now you're settling down, you're setting down your boundaries. You no longer allow people to treat you a certain way, to talk to you in a certain manner. The way in which you look and dress are changing. Also, I'm seeing that a more awakened, more evolved, upgraded version is coming. Do not deem to fit in. Clearly, you know what? You have earlier been that good person, that bigger person who used to dim their lights in order to make other people feel better about themselves, but no longer will you be doing that. Shift in perception means that there is a like shift in the way in which people perceive you. You are looking back in the mirror every single day and reflecting on the whole day, your like the way in which you have behaved, the way your day went, the way people treating you, everything. I'm seeing you are letting go of a lot of past. Yes, the crumbling, everything. I'm seeing you're letting go of a lot of rotten relationships. Maybe it's not a significant thing, but friends and those people who are not like treating you rightly, but you are trying to be the bigger person now, you are letting them go. You are restarting in a lot of way. You are now doing the things that you always wanted to do. Maybe pursuing a hobby. I'm hearing more than that, like pursuing a hobby. Maybe dressing a certain way. Maybe you like gothic dressing, or maybe you like something very much like a 1960s 1970s kind of dressing, but you thought that that's not the way to dress today. Or as I said, the gothic dressing, or getting a tattoo or a piercing done. Yeah, you are letting go of a lot of past things, like past thought process. Like, you used to think that I need to dress a certain way, be a certain way. Instead, you're becoming more of a badass. King of Wands, yes, a badass. Yeah, there is some real change in the way you dress. Clearly, the way you behave, you're becoming a kick ass kind of a person. You're gonna walk on your sarcastic humor. You know, you no longer try to be clingy to anything of your past. Those people, especially who used to put you down, now you are becoming more of that badass queen who is like, if people call you names, if people try to troll you, you are like fast enough to troll them back, and they're gonna be like really surprised, like you're walking on your confidence. I'm seeing like you're devoting into journaling. You're becoming more nurturing towards your own self, as a result of which your glow is increasing. You're glowing in a lot of ways, because you know when we start taking better care of our own selves, it shows. Now it is showing. In your case, clearly it is showing that this person is showing up for their own selves. For the first time you're caring for your own self. Like people are feeling like some kind of a magic has happened. You are such like those people who used to pull you down, they will feel that, you know what, you are no longer the person you used to be. You used to be a nice kind person, you still are, but you can be equally, tart and nasty to those nasty people. You can be equally sarcastic to those nasty people. Those people who used to like treat you like a pushover, now you are going to become this, like you are embodying this devil energy in a good way, for your own good. I'm seeing some major, maybe you could cut your hair, or maybe do your makeup in a different way, start putting on a darker lipstick, maybe get a bang or a color, which will something about your dressing sense which will make you stand out. Not one, like two three things about your dresses which will make you stand out. Second is, you are no longer like, earlier I'm hearing you probably had an abusive relationship, or you knew that the person is cheating on you, but you still stayed stuck to them. You now no longer do all that. You just know that this person is not good for me. I'm out of it here. They have not treated me right. They do not deserve me. Full stop. This new version of you, you are not going to take shit from others. If people try to give you shit, you're gonna give right back. Empress, I'm telling you, are embodying this. You're gonna glow. You like people are going to suddenly look up and notice you. That kind of a confidence. You're gonna go up in hierarchy as well. Either you're gonna settle down at a like marrying higher up, a, or B, some kind of a promotion at work, some upgradation in life is also can be seen from here, because number 1 is there. You're hitting the number 1 position with like something with like your career, your workplace also, you're becoming the empress, the number 1. Number 3 is basically it shows the lot of your hard work is paying off. Earlier you used to stay in the background and other people would take away the, you know the uh, the fruits of your labor. Now you are becoming a badass, and you now know how to grab the fruits of your own labor. Three of Pentacles is also, you could be initiating something with your friends. Yeah, you are joining hands with like-minded people to create something awesome, literally, to create a new, maybe it's a hobby persuasion or a hobby turned into a side hustle. It could be so, it could be anything, but you're probably starting something new, something that you always wanted to do. You no longer care what others are thinking. Your boundaries are so strong now. Don't let your past hold you back. Literally, you're becoming unbound from your past. You're not letting your ancestral past patterns guide your future. You are like, seriously, now you're becoming the badass, the person who does what they think and feel is right for them. And you do not wait for others approval anymore. Like, I'm seeing a lot of people pleasing energy earlier, but now you are embodying the king or queen or the empress or the, yeah, king of wands, queen of pentacles, like somebody who is absolutely, they have reached the top with their own hard work. And this person, they do not take shit from others. They can see right through other people's manipulation. You could be a Leo as well. I'm hearing a lot of Virgo, Taurus could also be seen. You're now a lot of it about you, like people will not be able to recognize you. Your dress sense would change, the way you talk, the way you walk, your confidence level, everything is gonna change. You are like, earlier you used to feel like, how are people going to accept me? But now you're like, you know what, F it, I just don't care. Either you accept me the way I am, or I'm out of here. That kind of a like a perception is being created, a new start. Clearly, Walking through your fears. Okay, Scorpio could be significant, or Sagittarius could be significant. Yes, I'm hearing a Scorpio because so much of transformation, even positive ones. Scorpio, luck is on your side. Okay, you're gonna get lucky. Walking through your fears, I'm seeing you're facing your fears already. Yeah, because you're already, probably you have some social anxiety. Talking to your boss could be an issue. Now you're practicing all that, the confidence, the social confidence, being able to convince people, those things you're working on. You have been a very hard worker, but you never got your dues. Now you feel that, what, either now or never, I'm gonna just get what I feel I deserve rightly and rightfully. So that's what is happening. It's a time for healing. Yeah. You know what? Earlier, I'm seeing a lot of trauma has been there, which you used to justify earlier. Now you're trying to heal that. I'm getting a lot of self nurturing vibes. You're going to be very gentle with yourself. You're going to be a badass on the surface to those nasty people. But to your own self, you're going to be very nurturing. You're almost like, be a second mother to your own self. Yeah, that's a very, very good message to have, by the way. A balsamic moon, Scorpio, full moon. It's time to release negativity. Absolutely, you are releasing negativity. You are releasing your fears and self doubts and lack of confidence things. Instead, yes, you are going ahead to slay the dragons. If somebody says you something, you just turn right around and give it back to them. You do it 3 times, people will stop badgering you. That is something that you're going to learn, that you are capable of doing everything. Expectations, do not seek other people's approval. You have stopped seeking other people's approval. I'm seeing, you know what, now you are becoming more of a badass, who does not really, who has like very strong boundaries. They know how capable they are, what they are capable of doing, how far they have come, and what not can they do. They are like aware of all of this. Confidence, it comes with practice. Exactly, this is something that you tell yourself. I am seeing on the insides you're still this way, bald, you're curled up, but you tell yourself every morning, you know what, I need to practice confidence. She has this sword. You wield your sword and practice confidence, because once you start practicing, it will become, fake it till you make it. You're going through that phase. You're slowly but surely releasing your fears, looking at them into their eyes and releasing them. You're slaying all the dragons, your inner demons, your fears, your sense of lack of self confidence, lack of self worthiness. You are slaying all of them. Sword, make the change. Yes, you are making some physical change in your appearance. Probably earlier you used to think, oh no, I can't do it. Like, how will people react? Now you do not seek anyone else's approval anymore. If you like red, on a Monday morning you'll wear a red dress with red lips and go. You'll not care. Take the control of your own narrative in your own hands. I'm hearing, you literally feel that you have been the good girl, the good boy, and people have taken advantage. I'm sorry, it's a very bad position to be in, because I have been in that position personally, and it feels so, so bad. So you are now taking that control in your own hands and stop being a puppet in other people's hands. Now your guided messages. All right, I'll take this one. Being happy never goes out of fashion, so live every day to the fullest. Yes, this is the message. You are learning to become more happy with your own self, more happy just the way you are. Your life is as simple as you keep it, or as complicated as you make it. Yes, you are simplifying your life. How are you doing that? You are putting all of those people who are pulling you down, who are toxic, you're pulling them out. You're like, you are putting them out of your life, and that way you're automatically, this when the stress goes out, positivity, toxicity goes out, positivity comes in. Okay, now it's time for the charms. All right. First of all, now you are looking at your life through a more defined set of glasses. You're at last, it seems like you're looking at things for what they are. Instead of justifying, instead of being a people pleaser, you're calling a lot of people out. Divine blessing, you're being blessed, you're getting, okay, some real, the crown, you're getting some important position, higher position. Your work or pleasure could take you to US, or you're going to different places. I hope it's visible. You're getting out of your cage, becoming free. It's the wish fulfillment tree. Your desires are going to be fulfilled. Now this camera, you are creating a lot of good memories. You're going to places and creating a lot of good memories. Yes, the transformation, the butterfly. I hope these things are visible, pile one. If yes, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, hello, pile two. What's your next big success or next big rise in life? Okay, the morning the world awaits you. Okay, so you are getting something which will make your life more worth living. Something I'm hearing right off the bat, something that will make make you feel complete. It will make you feel whole. Something you're getting, either you're achieving something or you are getting something, so which will make your life more exciting, more whole. You're taking a new leap. You're probably starting something that you always wanted to do in life earlier, but you couldn't do it because of societal pressure or financial pressure or something else. You go first, the universe will catch you. So something that will make you feel more complete. Earlier you used to feel that, I have everything, but if I don't have this thing, things are not gonna, like, my life is not complete. It's not like a fulfilling life. Something you are getting, yeah, which will align your life, which will align you like more to your life's purpose. I hope it makes sense. You are stepping out of your comfort zone and you are doing something which will probably anger a lot of people, but it will be like, it will be deeply replenishing for you. Maybe taking up something, like I'm hearing, maybe you will give up your job and start a startup, or maybe on the side you will start giving more time to your startup. And or maybe you are in an abusive relationship, or a relationship which is not fulfilling, so you're saying goodbye to that person and be on your own path. Something which will make you feel like, this is more aligned for me. It could be anything. I no longer care what the society thinks is right. You have always done, I'm hearing, you have always lived your life for others. Now you're doing something for your own self. A strong Pisces vibe, a lot of Pisces water signs vibe, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, an inner temple. Literally, you know, for the first time, you're aligning your life to your life's purpose, and that will give you a sense of inner temple. Like, now you will have a world in itself within you, which will be replenishing enough. You will not need other people's validation. Something, it's so gratifying. I'm hearing you're probably starting something new. Starting, it could be like, okay, let me see. Page of Swords, Ace of Cups, something you're very emotionally passionate about, something that will make you work very hard, that will make you, you'll have to fight for it. You're starting something new. One or two pages here, Page of Cups. Clearly it could be a new relationship and a new, like, an entrepreneurial journey, or something that a hobby, something that you have always wanted to do, pursue, but you are turning maybe a hobby into a profession, a love into a profession. And for that, your a love of yours something that has a lot of heart, like a lot of passion, but now you need to fight a lot. Maybe you'll have to see a lot of financial, like initially you'll have to see a bit of a financial crisis, not crisis, like a little bit of a strained situation before it starts paying off well. And an emotional strength, yeah, something that will test your strength a lot. And when you once you go out, it's not a negative thing. You need to understand, pile 2, in order to have a positive thing at times, you need to break out of the mold. And yeah, in order to realign your life, you need to break out of the mold. And in order to be, when you're breaking out, that process can be pretty daunting, that can be pretty painful, but it's all worth it at the end. You are going to pursue something that is you're very passionate about. It could be a new love interest, it could be a passion. I'm hearing probably a passion project of some sort. And it will test your strength initially because you will probably face a lot of negativity from others. But you need to understand, whenever you are starting something new, a lot of negativity will come your way at first in order to test you. That's God's way of testing your willpower, and the reward comes at the very end. So if I'm hearing you're probably converting a love of yours, a hobby of yours which you're very passionate about, into a profession. And that will require a lot of strength. Four of cups, a lot of nourishment, because a lot of nurturing. Even if you are doing something which you are very passionate about, doing it for 21 hours a day is difficult. It requires a lot of strength. Or maybe after doing a 8-hour job, then devoting 4 5 hours every day, it requires a lot of nurturing. You'll have to nurture that thing a lot. Six of wands, clearly I'm seeing that you guys are going to come out on the other side with flying colors. But before that, you're very emotionally attached to that. I'm hearing something that will give you a sense of purpose, something you are like, how shall I put it, you are like, you're gonna be very nurturing towards that. The way in which we nurture our kids, it could be having a child. You will probably have to give up on your career for the time being in order to nurture the child. That passion project is also like a child. It could be a pregnancy, that may be like it's against the will of your family, but you will try to have that pregnancy, try to have that child. Or maybe adopt a child. With a child and a parent relationship, maybe as a single parent, you're going ahead and adopting a child. You always wanted to adopt, who knows, that could be, I mean, that is a very much of a possibility. Or you're starting out, giving up on a settled job, starting, like you're having a startup and trying to convert a hobby into a full-time job, full-time thing. For that, you'll have to work for 25 hours a day. That will require a lot of testing, lot of strength, and you'll have to do a lot of nurturing. It's like a kid. You're like bringing up a baby. And six of wands shows, that is that require, you're gonna come out on the other side as a winner, but you need to go through the process. That's what you're gonna go through. A transformation, a deep, deep transformation in your identity. You'll either become a parent, or a parent to a startup you are starting up, or you're actually becoming a parent either through adoption or maybe through normal pregnancy. You're already doing it. You know what? I'm hearing that you guys are overthinking, you're overstressing yourself. And the message for you is, you need to stop doing that and surrender to the divine. You are already doing everything right. Just whatever is meant to happen will happen. Just do your best and leave the rest. That's the message for you, pile 2. That you know what, emotions are running high. You're gonna be very emotionally attached to this thing. It could be a new person, a new child, or a new startup, or a new hobby. Anything, something that will test your patience, that will tend to probably alienate a lot of people. A lot of not so nice things you will have to hear, but it will test your patience and strength. But the message for you is surrender to the divine. Then only you will reach this Six of Wands energy, because you're gonna be very emotionally satisfied. It will, like, essentially it will transform you. If you become a parent to a child, essentially once you have a kid, you also become a parent. So your, like, shape shifting thing is happening. If you become a owner of a successful startup, that way also you will, like, you will transform you, it will transform you. Likewise, if you marry someone else, if you go with someone else, that person, that new relationship will also transform you. So, whatever happens, just surrender to the divine and do your best, because you're already doing that. I'm seeing you're already in the process. It only if you are in the process or you're about to jump, then only this thing should resonate, or else probably this is not the pile for you. I'm getting some, like, very specific messages in this pile. Retreat and recharge. Yeah, I'm hearing that you're probably feeling a little bit drained already, because this is a very, you are probably going through emotionally a testing time. You're overthinking it, but the point is you probably should just retreat and recharge your batteries. When your child is asleep, the mother should fall asleep, take the rest as well, instead of walking, because when the child is up, you won't be able to do much else. So the message for you is, when the startup or the child or the new relationship, just go with the flow. And whenever you can, just recharge your own batteries, because if you are recharged and replenished, if your cup is full, then only you can pour another person's cup. When you are pouring from an empty cup, there is nothing left. Dream and journey, drum. Literally, it's gonna be a dream journey for you. I'm seeing some real outcome on the other side. Something that will essentially, like, this is something that you have always wanted, but never dared to speak out loud. But now you're doing it. People will be flabbergasted, but that doesn't really matter. It's gonna be a dream journey. It will just transform you. It will you no, you'll become like a shape shifter. It will just change you into a completely different person. Yeah, take care of your needs. I'm seeing a lot of strength being tested, you becoming completely exhausted. You're probably already pretty exhausted, by the way. So just take care of your needs, because your needs are also equally important. Equally important. Yeah, do not doubt your worth, your self-worth. I'm always enough. You know what I'm seeing? That you're gonna face a lot of criticism, a lot of questionable stuff here. The message for you is, do not question yourself, surround yourself with love. you know you are good enough for yourself, for whatever new that is coming your way. 1920, it's clearly an upgradation that is happening in your life. Surround yourself with love, and those people who support you, who understand you. Surround yourself with those people only who support you, who will be there for you in times of difficulty. 1441, what this shows is, what, do it for yourself. I'm hearing you are those kind of people who did everything because your mother wanted, your father wanted, the society wanted, your husband wanted, your kids wanted, your school teacher wanted, your principal wanted. You did everything to keep others happy. Now for the first time you're doing something which will keep you happy, so you better just go and do it, instead of thinking what others would think. Like, once you go through the process, once you have had the child, like in 2 3 years time, people won't be able to recognize you. You will be changed. Your responsibility index, to your time management capabilities, everything will change. So you are doing whatever you're doing for a reason, and just go through it. Thorns, yeah, I'm getting a lot of criticism. Maybe you could leave your work for that, your, like, stable job, to start a side hustle or to embrace parenthood. Whatever it is, whatever criticism comes your way, make a lemonade out of it, make a crown out of those thorns. instead of feeling prickly. Like it's talking about your inner strength. Be more resilient, because that's the only way, pile 2. If you're not resilient, then the whole world will try to just pull you down in one form or the other. Okay, so now time for the channel messages. There is always light. Okay, you only, if only we are brave enough to embrace it and make it a part of our journey. Clearly, whenever you feel like being exhausted, being too critical in a situation, just remember that there is always light at the end of the tunnel. All you need to do is to have faith in your own self. Okay, self worth. You literally could be starting, having a new startup, doing something that everyone around you would tell not to do. Okay, now it's time for the charms. Okay, a strong, either you could be going towards a water body or residing towards a water body, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio are significant in your charts. You are divinely protected. Your wish is being granted. So this wish fulfillment tree shows, this is the wish fulfillment tree. I hope it's visible. So your wish is being granted. You are divinely protected. Seriously. Okay, there's something which is gonna make you happy. See? I'm seeing success as well. The sun is the sign of success. Okay, you're going to get into some kind of fitness, or you're gonna move around, like your walk could take you to different parts of the world. The gift, you're getting a gift. Okay, some success basically. Something, either it could be related to music or something you're passionate about. Yeah, you could be turning your hobby into a business, or like having kids. You could be very, like, something that you always wanted to have, and now you're having it, so you no longer care. You should not even care what others are thinking, saying, or doing. It's like this beautiful pearl. It's the gift that you're getting from the universe. So I hope, pile 2, if it resonated, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Your support would mean so much to me. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to today's speaker card reading. You know what? The next big success, I'm hearing something like something coming really fast, something you're very passionate about. You're totally in love with it. You are willing to stand up for it. Literally, you're willing to wield the sword for it, something that you're so passionate about. I'm seeing that you have been through a phase of hopelessness, of poverty, hopelessness. You had to leave a lot in the past, and you are clearly starting something new. Yeah, I mean, after going through a period of hopelessness, you had literally given up on, like, your hopes and desires in life, you know and suddenly you have been through a lot of like financial stress. You had to leave a lot of situation. I'm seeing you have been through hopelessness in career, in personal relationships, and you had to leave a lot of things, a lot of people behind. But still you couldn't find what you're looking for. You had almost like given up on, like, the spark of life. Like, what is the point of living life? Not anything like drastic, but you're just going about the, like, the normal flows of life, and not wanting to have that. You are not getting that zeal. You are missing that zeal. But suddenly you are starting something new that will give you a lot of passion, a lot of spark, and that is coming very soon, I'm hearing. If not, you have already started. If you have already started something that will give you a lot of financial abundance. Yeah, clearly something you're passionate about. Your cup is just overflowing. You had an empty cup. From there, an empty cup scenario, from there your cups are just overflowing, not only just for yourself, but for your family, for your near and dear ones. And also, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. It's like you are starting something that you are passionate about, something that will give you hope, that will help you take that leap ahead. and that will give you a lot of purpose. Yes, from hopelessness to purpose, I'm hearing. Yeah, you now believe, yes, yes, you now believe that you have the keys to your success. Yeah, once you get into this streak of winning, this rhythm of winning, we go on having that. Once you get that momentum of wins, even the small wins, they tend to snowball. So that's what is happening. You are becoming that person who is slowly but surely trying to turn every $5 into $10, $10 to 20. That way things are snowballing. I'm just giving an example. $10 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 80. That way you are seeing slowly a ray of hope, doing something that you really love. Like earlier, we are indoctrinated with the fact that if you really want to make money, you need to do work that is really something that you hate doing, but you need to go on doing because you are in love. Like you are going to, like, you need to make that money. You're not in love with that work, but you need to do it. But I'm seeing you are turning your passion, your hobby into profession. Like something that you are very passionate about, something that is giving you hope. I'm seeing like you are walking day and night. Like people will start telling you, you know what, you are walking 26 hours a day, you need to stop walking. You're like walking, 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 because if you walk on this, there you can see that slight hint of light at the end of the tunnel. So you probably tell people, next few months I need to work, just put my head down and work. For the first time, I'm finding something which is really like giving me that hope about life, and I'm not gonna let it go. Literally, I'm seeing, you're gonna get a lot of success. Like seriously, Six of Wands is something who is willing to do anything to get what they want, and you are putting in that work, like 26, 28 hours a day kind of clockwork, which is giving you enormous amount of success. Mm, by the end of this year, I'm hearing your, like, everything whatever you're making, it's becoming 2 3 times. Yeah, it's a collective reading, it could go a little bit here and there, but by and large you get the point. I hope that the message is, I'm hearing a lot of hope in life, and especially in the financial arena. You've seen a lot of poverty type situation, maybe losing a job suddenly, had to survive on your savings, hopelessness, being really hurt by your so called near and dear ones to such an extent that you have to leave them because you couldn't just take those things emotionally anymore. But it's through your hard work, your passion, you're changing. The wheels of fortune for once are changing in your favor. And you can see that. I'm hearing you're already seeing that. And that's why you're walking 26 hours a day. Three of Cups, yeah, a lot of celebration time, party time. This comes only when there is success. The wheels of fortune has turned in your favor, and when you're going through good times, a lot of friends happen. But now you probably don't have so many friends. In isolation, mostly you're walking. But I'm seeing in a few months from now, you guys are celebrating something. So something bigger is happening. I'm seeing you're basking in joy and glory and success. You are having a lot of success. You are reaping the benefits of success. Yeah, you have your cups full. Not only full, like your cups are literally, what I'm hearing constantly, pile 3, is your cups are overflowing. You are at a higher stature, at a higher level in life. You have gone up the hierarchy. Now your cups are overflowing. Literally. King of Pentacles, yeah. This King of Pentacles, see, you are becoming a kingpin. Today you are that person who is so good at making money. A lot of respect, lot of position, contacts, respect. But that I'm hearing in like 1.5 to 2 years time. Now is the time for the grind and grill. If you go through this grind, not just a hint of light, but a lot of hope. A lot of light will just flood your life. Birthing a new age, birthing a new creation, dreaming a new world into being. I am hearing like you guys are getting into something that will give you a lot of confidence, that will give people around you. It's literally you have initiated something that yeah, you have already initiated. I'm hearing clearly something that is giving you a lot of hope. It's literally giving you a new dimension, like almost if you do not just squander it away, your identity shift is gonna happen. Like people used to probably not respect you to that extent, that thing is gonna change, like forever. You'll be respected, your cup will be so overflowing that people will come to you for constantly for favor. When you need a favor, people, we tend to go to those wealthy, well respected, well positioned relatives. You're gonna be counted as one of those. Play, have fun, celebrate. So you're gonna get into that mode of life, yeah, this Three of Cups, where you'll be able to celebrate. Like now you probably don't have the means to celebrate as you much you want, and you're in a hopeless mode. Like what's the point of even celebration? So that thing is gonna go away. Your hard work is paying off. Okay, you are either in the Capricornian situation, like you have a sun moon rising in the Capricorn, or a Saturn in Capricorn, or a Mars in Capricorn, or you're embodying the Capricornian energy very much, like walk, 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 walk. Like you could turn into a workaholic. That's another thing. Expect a powerful chin. Absolutely, this is exactly what the exact message is. Some from here to here, that kind of a jump from here to here, a major shift, a major jump is what I can see. You're very close to achieving your goals. Literally, just put your head down, hold your vision, put your head down, and put in the work. This is the time for grind. Just keep grinding. Do the grind, and you shall see success. That's the only message that I can send in your direction. Okay, son, enjoy the success and happiness. I'm seeing a lot of financial success, and like one thing, you need to be careful about the friends you make. Like you are going through this difficult period. Once you go through good times, a lot of those, good time friends tend to like follow us once we are going through like going out of difficult times. So beware, and start having those friends who are like, start being very careful, and if needed, be a little bit ruthless about that, because you need to protect yourself this time. See the seeds you have sown grow. Literally this spring, this is the spring of your life actually, but this summer, June, July onwards, I'm hearing some great change. Night, be brave and honest. Yes, I'm seeing that this whole grind period is gonna pay you off so much. You're going to be like, I'm seeing some major public recognition and acclamation coming your way. Unleash the wild within. She wolf, you are literally transforming yourself into this wolf energy. You're embodying this, a brave wolf. You're gonna be so powerful that even the, in your fraternity you have some established players. Even those established players will not dare to come near you, will not dare to mess with you. The every hurricane comes to an end. Yes, the message for you is, don't worry. This is like giving up, hopelessness. Those things should not happen to you. Instead, you need to brave the storm. Be brave, be honest, and slog on, move forward, let them go. You have already let those, despair feelings go. You have let those unwanted people, those narcissistic people go, those who just, took advantage of you. Just let them go. I'm seeing some phoenix kind of rise. Absolutely. Happily ever after, rising from the ashes. Those kind of stuffs are very much can be seen in your case, especially. Villain, you can always rewrite your story. I'm seeing literally you guys are rewriting your story, your success story rather. Okay. So now time for your channel messages. All right. Okay, believe in your own ability. See, absolutely. This is the most important thing. When no one believes in us, we need to believe in our own selves. Be there for others, but never leave your own self behind. Absolutely. Whenever now you choose your so called friends, be a bit careful. Meditation is the way of life, literally. You know, meditation, I'm seeing you're gonna find so much success that it will come with a lot of stress. For that, meditation can help. Maybe that's a message. Okay, now it's the time for charms. Okay, you're going to find some real foundation and anchor for your life. Okay, you're divinely protected. Absolutely, transformation. This is the female deity, goddess, which shows that you are divinely protected. Now this shows that you're going to go out for some vacation, or you're gonna go places, actually going to different places. Okay, plane, then binocular. Okay, I'm having Statue of Liberty. Everything. You could be going to Paris, US, either for work or for pleasure. Okay, going to cruise. Yeah, I mean, you are getting the life that you have always dreamt of. Yeah, dream. See, you're getting the crown, you're getting a lot of acknowledgement. You have the key to your own life, to success, and the heart. See, everything is there. Okay, pile 3. So this is the next big thing that you're gonna notice, you're gonna witness in your life. I hope it resonated. If yes, please hit the like button. Some major financial gain is what I'm seeing. Please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Namaste. Thank you.